Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello there. Today I'm bundled up, my coffee. We have a snowstorm and I'm not wearing any makeup, so I thought I would hop on and talk about some makeup. I went to TJ Maxx. I don't know if you have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls where you live, but it's one of my favorite places to shop for makeup. They always have something surprising. They have a huge mix of drugstore, high-end, and it's all typically for very reasonable prices. So it's just fun to go and see what makeup you can find. I thought I'd show you what I got. I opened a few of these things already. I think 2 things I will make sure I put the brand up above because I don't have it in front of me. Let's get into it. If I can find any of these products online at Target, Ulta, what have you, I will put the price that I paid as compared to the price they retail for. I bought these sponges. I just needed some new sponges and I loved the color of these until I've used that one. I just thought they were so pretty. It's like a grayish and a green. They're pretty soft. They weren't expensive, so I bought them. The next thing I bought it was a set of these satin scrunchies. It came with 6. So there were 2 little kind of blush pink ones, 2 black, and then 2 leopard print. I have been loving these smaller scrunchies, and I wanted some satin ones for sleeping. They're supposed to be good for your hair, so I picked these up. Next thing I got, I think I might do a giveaway and include this, but this is the Pixi Skin Treats Best of Vitamin C. It has smaller sizes of their vitamin C lotion, their vitamin C tonic, and their vitamin C caviar balm. I also found a few concealers. They had a ton of concealers and foundations, but it's almost similar to going to the dollar store in that the shade range is limited. It's not the same as going to Ulta, but I did find 2 that were close enough to my shade that I felt comfortable picking them up, and I've never tried either of these. The first one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer, and it was in the shade Light Neutral. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I've just never tried it before, so it was for a good price, so I thought I would pick it up. And the other one is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. And I have not really heard anyone talk about this, but I have not really tried much from Laura Mercier, and I thought I would grab this one and give it a try. This one I was excited to see. It was funny, I just watched a video that Allie Glines did where she used this product, and then I found it at TJ Maxx. I'll link that video below. But this is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow Bronzer. See, in the shade Faux Tan. So this is like a liquid bronzer, which I have never used before, but it's this really definitely like a liquidy, runny consistency. It blends out really easily. I've used this once and it performed well on the face. It was difficult to use too much of it. It has the tiniest little sheen to it, so it gives this really kind of pretty healthy glow to the face. So I really like this so far. I'm looking forward to using it a bit more. I have not tried, I applied it over top of foundation, but I have not tried using it underneath foundation or mixing it in, so looking forward to using that a bit more. Also got this Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Tantalize, and I've never used any Bare Minerals gloss before. Bare Minerals is a brand I used to use frequently when their like mineral powder foundation kind of first came on the scene, but I have not used them much recently, and there are a few products I've been eyeing from them, but I saw this one and thought I would pick it up. It's really pretty, just sort of nude, brownie, pinkish nude. I've worn this once and it feels really nice. It's not sticky. It stayed on fairly well for a gloss. So when I wore this, I wore it alone. So I want to try this over top of some bullet lipsticks and see what that looks like. Okay, the next thing I got is from a brand I've never tried before, but I've heard really good things about, so I was excited to see this there. It's the Pro Fusion Basics 10 shade eyeshadow palette. I mean, the pan sizes are pretty big, For reference, there are 2 shimmers in here and the rest are mattes. So these are shades that I really gravitate towards. I typically do neutrals on an everyday basis. And like I said, I've heard really good things about Profusion, specifically their powder eyeshadows, blushes, those types of things. Those are the 2 shimmers. And then there are some of the mattes. I've got 3 of them there. They feel really creamy. They're pretty pigmented. So I'm excited to play around with that more. Profusion is not an expensive brand anyhow, even when you're paying full price for it. But sometimes at TJ Maxx, when you find drugstore products, they are ridiculously cheap. So this one was only $3.99. And the last thing I bought that I saved for last because I was so excited to find this. Most of the time, I think all of these other things I purchased, they had multiples of each of them. But this is the only one of this I found, which is not shocking to me. I could not believe they had this. It's a Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette. This is the Marc Jacobs iconic shadow palette in the shade Fantasine. And it's so beautiful. I probably would have purchased this regardless of what the colors were, just because, man, you see these palettes all over YouTube and they're just so beautiful. The packaging is insane. Everybody raves about the Marc Jacobs eyeshadows and they're so expensive. This one in particular was $19.99. So this is more expensive than many of the things I would typically purchase at TJ Maxx, but I couldn't resist this. I was so excited to find it and then to see the color story. Pinks and mauves seem to be having a moment right now, and I am new to those. I'm not super comfortable playing around with those much, and so this one felt perfect. It has 3 shades that very clearly tend toward pink or mauve. This one, and this one, but then the rest are really kind of neutral. Just made that range of shades feel approachable to me. They, of course, are beautiful. Like, look at this. That's that gold shade. This is the pink shimmer. They're so amazing. And the mattes are really pretty too. Of course, you know, they're creamy and pigmented. They're just, man, I was so excited about this. I forgot, I did get one more product. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel, and I got the shade Warm Brown. Came with a little spoolie. I've tried this product twice, I think, and I don't hate it. This one's all right, but my concern with this when I bought it that did pan out is that this is just a little too warm for me. In like brow pencils or tinted brow gels, I'm typically a shade that's a little cooler, like an ash brown or dark brown, that sort of thing. So I would be interested if I find this product again at for a reasonable price in a cooler tone and trying this. The idea behind this is that it's supposed to last for up to 48 hours. So that is everything I picked up on this trip to TJ Maxx. It's like Target for me, where you go for one thing and then you come out with everything they sell. Plus with TJ Maxx, there's the excitement of never knowing exactly what you're gonna find. You know they'll always have makeup, but you never know exactly what brand. So I try to avoid going more than maybe once a month. I try to set myself a budget as well when I go. This was one of my better trips. There were several more things that I had to draw the line and put back because you can't buy everything, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like hauls, if you like this style of video, let me know, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I would love for you guys to comment down below and let me know some of your favorite TJ Maxx finds. I hope if you guys are in the Midwest or somewhere else experiencing a snowstorm like me, that you guys are safe and warm and have a fantastic day.